Hello friends, I welcome to my YouTube channel Educator Sanjeev. Today's I make this video for B.Ed second semester IC under the topic of ICT. Today assignment topic is role of information communication and technology in education. You say that role of ICT in education. Today's and first are the content. You say firstly you make the some content. This slides here you help in to prepare your project work. First is introduction content. First is introduction to ICT, in definition of ICTs, importance of ICTs, example of ICTs, impact of ICT in education, benefit of ICTs, challenges. You say that general challenges, drawback and conclusions. Firstly, we move to the first point to introduce to ICTs. ICT stand for the information and communication technology. ICT are basically our information handling tools, a varied set of equipment, appliances and services that are used to produce, store, process, distribute and exchange information. Next is old ICTs are include radio, television and telephone, tapes and cassettes and video cassettes are help into learning some new things. And today's new ICTs gadgets are like include computers, satellite, wireless technology, internet, mobiles. Some projectors are the some are the examples of ICTs. And third point is definition of ICT. For according to the UNESCO defined as ICT as the scientific, technological and engineering discipline and the management technique used to handle transmit information with man and machines. Second definition is according to the digital video technical glossary. ICT is the computing and communication facilities and features that support teaching, learning and a range of activities in education. Third definition is according to the IBM glossary. ICT is the use of computer based information system and communication system to transmit and store the data and information. To know the more definition of ICT, you can Google it in Wikipedia. You open Google it for the more definition. And next point is importance of ICTs. Computer are used in everyday life for personal, official, social, educational and recreational use. Computer are not only sold in market at a large scale but also a transaction and record are maintained by the help of it in most of the field nowadays. Thus the ability to use computer effectively has become an essential part of every one education and has a redefined literacy to include the ability to use computer and not just be able to read and write. Next point is examples of ICTs. Common are the laptop, projector, mobile, MP3 players, ebook readers, and tablets. And the other ICT are video conferencing, audio, video, CDs, DVDs, podcast, and educational software. Internet-based ICTs and channels are the email, chat, texting, Skype, social networking, tweeting, blog are the examples of ICTs. And the impact of ICTs on education are no nation can develop without ICT based education. It is regarded as the fuel of development. ICT based education is essential ingredient in developing new ideas in course content and curriculum and in the creation of material and method of learning and teaching. Third is student needs ICT for pursuing academic studies whereas teacher need ICT based information for test teaching. ICT has made more easier to process and disseminate knowledge. It has increasing the efficiency of the knowledge professional in organization and the managing knowledge. It has saved the space of library by creating the library material in digital format. Next topic is benefit of ICT. First is benefit for in education. Benefit of education ICT. Education extended learning opportunity beyond the classroom, access the global learning resource and information, makes learning interesting and enjoyable, improves presentation standard, can serve multiple audience, uniform quality of content, collaboration with other globally. Next is benefit to students. Benefit of ICT to students are first is student can learn as individual, not as a group. Higher quality lesson through greater collaboration between teachers and in planning and preparing resources. development of writing skills including spelling, grammars, punctuation and editing. Next point is encouragement of independent and active learning and self responsibility for learning and self confidence. Technical enhance setting more stimulating and student centered than in a traditional room. Computer used lesson motivate student to continue learning outside school hours. Benefit to teachers. ICT facilitates sharing of resource, expertise, and advice. Gaining confidence and enthusiasm is easier planning and preparation of lesson and designing the material. Access to up-to-date people and the source school data anywhere and anytime. Enhancement of professional image, access to quality training, resource keeping skills updated. Benefit to parents, easier communication with teachers, higher quality of student report, more legible, more detailed and better presented, greater access to more accurate attendance, increased knowledge of children's learning and capabilities owing to increase in learning activities situated at homes. Parents could more likely to be engaged in school community. These are the benefit of ICTs. And the next point is general challenges. First, lack of facilities, cost of implementation and maintenance, reluctance to use ICTs, lack of computer literate teachers, lack of internet access and connection, outdated learning method and curriculum, security of system and data, hacker system crash and virus, lost stolen information and passwords. Drawback of ICTs are the dropping grammar and replacing sentence with abbreviations from SMS and tweeting, making improving literacy skill harder, addiction to computer games, wasting of time in tweet and chat and pinging, lack of sleep and headache, loss of concentration in class, neck and lower back pain, carpal tunnel syndrome, computer vision syndrome, reduced personal interest. These are the drawbacks of ICTs. And next point is conclusion. There are some point of conclusion. First, ICT can use for teaching, learning, and administration of schools. Adoption and use of ICTs have a positive impact on education. Every school adopt the use of ICT to improve the education system. Student equipped with digital skills will grow up into a knowledge literate society equipped with skill to manage 21st century economic globally and the relevant in other part of the world. These contents made by the some of the Google, like Google SlideShare, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Wikipedia and YouTube. Thank you for listening this topic. For more information, subscribe our channel. Thank you for listening that topic. Oh, oh, oh.